Yeah, my name's Bronwyn Spearim.
Start by saying I'd like to acknowledge country from my ancestors from Old Toomelah, to Mirrabooka, to Toomelah today. I'm a descendant from the Whiteman family, and I'd just like to share a bit about the Sovereign too. When I heard Sister Girl, I've been talking about re-educating the mothers again, and a lot of people have been saying that for many years, and it's a very, very hard tactic to do today. So my advice to you, sister, is that you should start, and all mothers and sisters should start, a mother's sovereign, or a sister's sovereign, or a granny sovereign. Because for many years they were saying that mothers are the backbone, women are the backbone of all men. So it's our turn as young mothers, it's our turn as young sisters, grannies, to get up the front line, to make this move, and to support sisters from different countries.
I just want to say, yeah, right, but if we say anything to somebody else's kid, we get in fight with that mother and her family, and it just carries on and on and on and on. So that's what's tearing it apart. But you can't do that. No sovereign law here, man.
Yeah, I know it's it, but there are other avenues. And as mothers and sisters and nannies come together, yeah, I know.
Every single day, fighting over kids.
Yeah. And that's sad, very, very sad, that when you've got strong sisters like her trying to make this point across to sort out this with children and with families. But like I'm saying, if you do get together and start a women's group, a women's sovereign group in your own embassy, strong mothers, strong sisters, strong grandmothers, because that's another task, that's another strategy to go forward. Because years ago, we've heard for 40 years, 60 years, the same cry, the future, the future. We've got to do this for the future. There's been a lot of movement out there for the future. We are the future. These little ones that are running around now, they are our generation. And we have to come up front now to make this go forward. Because if we sit back and cry with our elders and say the future, then the future is never going to happen. And it's up to us as young mothers and sisters to go forward, to get up the front line with all these men, with all these movements, with these organisations, and all these big politicians, and what we call out their gatekeepers. We have to go forward. Our elders have to push the future forward, and we are the future. I've encouraged the people from Queensland. They've started a sisters, Mirrabooka Sisters Sovereign Group. We in Moree are called the Woomera Yanay Women's Group. And if I can help the sisters out here and the aunties to do that, that's a starting point. Start your own women's council. Then you can bring in the mothers. Then you can work a strategy with the mothers without the animosity. Because there are ways and there are channels. And it's up to you sisters. And I'm here to help. If you want my help, I'm here to help in any way. With culture, because I share the culture that's grown out of the people here, of my ancestors here, your ancestors here, from Toomelah, from Old Toomelah, from Brunton Lagoon. I speak the same language you do. I sing the same songs. I do the same dance style. And I'm more than happy to come back out here and do it again and again. I don't do it for $1, because if I did it for $1, I'd be rich. And I'd be sitting up there calling myself a gatekeeper. But I'm like you, sister girl. I wait from one payday to the next. And I do this out of pride because I love my culture and I love my people. But like I said, we start a women's group, sisters get together, be strong, get up the front line, and we can go forward with this. And there's ways we can talk to the mothers and encourage them. If we can encourage them, that's another way of educating them. It's a way of bringing them back to acknowledge and deal with this situation. Thank you.
Thanks, Bronwyn, for that. I just want to say, young to Musgrave Park, thanks for coming and giving us your support. We're just going to keep going until I bring the tucker along, eh? Won't be long, hopefully. I think I said earlier that we'd like to hear from some young people, and I know there's some young ones around. But I just want to ask Adam, my nephew, who rang me when he first heard about the meeting, and said, Auntie, can I come along? And I'm just so proud to have had a meet to give us an insight into young people's journey in life. And he's from here, his mother's from here, all his Moree, and he's a very proud young man. He was at the University of Canberra working for a while, and he just got transferred back to Cops. So I just like Adam to come along and stab you out with a small. No?
Hey guys, sorry if I feel a bit slack. I just drove about 6 hours to get in, I'm still a bit hungry. Like Madam was saying, we spoke on the phone the other night and she was telling me about today, and so I thought, I really want to be out here to support everyone, through this hard time. But I guess, like she was saying, I work for a university. I recruit Aboriginal people and Torres Strait Islander people to come study at the university. So I mainly work with high schools, getting people thinking about that opportunity. But I guess it sounds pretty positive. It sounds alright. But I guess I look at that another way too. I'm encouraging. I want to encourage people to get a good education, but at the same time, it's the white fella's education. and that's what it tells you, a part inside, all at the same time. It's like what you're saying, I'm working for this, in this corporate world, 9 to 5 world, and I feel as though in a way I'm working for them, which I am, and that turns me apart inside. But at the same time, while I'm there, I talk to these kids. I try and tell them to stay connected with their culture and look at the real reasons why they are given an education. Because I see myself as the person on the inside. And that's how I see myself. I don't see myself as one of them, I see myself as an insider, if I could say that. But I guess I hear a lot of things what we're saying today. I just wanted to let everybody, all my elders and that have a bit of a say before I came up. But I hear a lot of things, what a lot of people are saying, and all of it sounds very, very much the same. We sort of got to take ownership of our own destinies, what we've got to do, and we can sit and point, I was saying we can sit and point at government, or we can, or they're the reason why we're here in the first place, but, those 4 things are still pointing back. We sort of got to take ownership of our own destinies, and I think that's what Uncle Michael was saying. That's the point he's trying to bring across. That even though we're in this position at the moment, we've got to rise and take that step and take ownership of our own destiny in our own lives. So, but yeah, we also talked about education. I guess we're going to start looking about what is education to us. So we've got a school here. I used to go to that school every now and then. But it's all the same. We're learning a white fella's education, and what has it done for us up until this point? Pretty much nothing. When we leave here, when they leave school, and when they go to high school in Bogga, they leave there. What's that education actually done for them? I finished my schooling in Bogga. I didn't actually finish the school. I didn't actually finish my year 12 there because I didn't see the purpose of it. Because I didn't see anything at the end of the tunnel. Because once I left, once you get that education, so-called education, you leave, you're back to where you started. You come back out here and that's it. That's our life. It's just an ongoing cycle. And it's still been taking me a long time to actually see it, but I'm starting to see things are starting to come a lot clearer for me now. So what we need to do is, like we were saying, take over this school and educate our own kids the way that we should be educated them. And we don't even have to do it in the classroom. We take them out and teach them about culture. The way that we used to do it. We've got people here to do that. We don't need that piece of paper, so that you're qualified to be a teacher. No, we don't need that. And I think the main reason we see it because they've got no identity. They've lost that identity. I think the best thing that we can do to get that back is through our culture.